Have you ever had a dream when you're standing in school in front of a class, feeling extremely nervous, and you look down and you have no pants on? In this situation, you're so embarrassed that your heart rate picks up, your mouth goes dry, eating is not a possibility, and you so badly need to urinate. Well, this is a great example of how your emotions interact with autonomic nervous system. This presentation will discuss specific emotions according to Ekman and colleagues' 1983 theory, what the ANS is, and how they relate to each other by applying this to having an embarrassing dream. In 1983, Robert Ekman developed a theory of emotion that is a force in contemporary understanding in this field, who hypothesized that these emotions were necessary for survival, which formed the development of categories that he entitled basic emotions. The 6 emotions consisted of anger, fear, disgust, happiness, sadness, and surprise. There are a lot of other theories, but working along the premise of a physiological response, Ekman was able to show changes in finger temperature and heart rate. So back to the weird dream. It is obvious that many of these emotions will be felt from surprise and fear to anger and disgust. So how does this present physiologically? As your physiological response is involuntary, it is controlled by the autonomic nervous system, also known as the ANS. The mechanisms of the ANS are very detailed, but allows for what is affectionately termed fight or flight and/or rest and digest, allowing for multiple systems and organs to be affected due to a singular emotion. So you're feeling embarrassed in the situation, and your feelings are becoming more and more intense. This provides a variety of symptoms like increased breathing, dry mouth, increased heart rate, amongst a plethora of other responses, all in preparation for fight or flight. This link in response is the reason why the ANS supports emotion theories and more specifically the theory proposed by Ekman. In this response, it is known that the hypothalamus is the big boss of all homeostatic functions across the body, including those of the ANS, and due to its location, it's appropriately situated to reflect some emotional output. However, there are major criticisms in the emotions, one of the main ones being that not every emotion dictates physiological response. So you're feeling embarrassed, but you're also feeling more than one emotion. This elicits the same physiological response, which brings forward themes of future applications in the research, which could help improve understanding of how different emotions physically represent themselves. In conclusion, the ANS during intense emotions is affected, where there can be changes across the body in fight or flight and/or rest and digest. To find out more, go to my link on my Wikiversity page for my unit Motivation and Emotion.